Greetings again. This time we've got a very, very large package from HMV Japan in the Shibuya, I think. Shibuya, sorry, I should say, I think, district of HMV Japan stores there. Put together 23 records here. Amazingly enough, this only took, I think, 4 or 5 days to arrive. I think they sent it last Thursday or Wednesday, or the other day, Thursday, Wednesday, just the other day, and now it's actually Sunday, and they actually DHL delivered on a Sunday, which is amazing. So very, very fast post, and very reasonable rates as well. I think it's worked out to be, I'm pretty sure, about $5.70 Australian per record. Now, this is going to take me some time to obviously unpack through all this bubble wrap and then whatever other tape and stuff they got. And it's probably going to be a pretty long video anyway, being that there's 23 LPs in here. So I'm just going to pause it, cut everything open, and return when it's ready to spring open. First, I've got to say, how well packed is this? They certainly did not skimp on the protective bubble wrap outer. Okay, so I've just sliced open the tape, just taped up around the edges underneath all that bubble wrap. So let's go. I don't know how this is gonna. Oh, I won't slip. Oh, this one's gonna get tricky. So I'm gonna expose it here. Give away any surprises, but okay. Oh wow, they've taped them up into bundles. Okay. Wow. Okay. Well, that's cool. But I'm going to pause it again and just undo that and come back. So I'm going to have to do these in bundles. So what they've done, actually, they've got these little bubble wrap sleeves that they've bundled some in. So that's really cool, because I don't know how many fit in each, probably about 3 or 4 or 4 or 5, I don't know. So that's what it was. I thought it might be worse, but that's really cool. They just really thought about their packaging here. So I've just pulled out the first couple here, and I'll get underway. Okay, first one. If that sits there nicely. Freddie Hubbard, Splash, in the Japanese pressing, because yeah, the Japanese pressings are cheaper. This one's still got an Obi. Oh, okay, they've packed them by. Some people do this, taking them out. Oh, it's going to fall out. All right. I might put them over to the side this time. All right, so I think that's from 1980 or 81, something like that. Splash. Later one from Freddie Hubbard. Next. Oh, looking forward to this baby. Brother to Brother in the Bottle. The cover of Gil Scott-Heron's In the Bottle. Got some other great funky stuff on here. I think sort of soul, but sort of funky. Really great. And again, I think it's 1973 or 4. I don't know if these pressings are going to show it, because I think this might be a Japanese. I'm not sure it is Japanese, this one. I can't remember. Yeah, probably. 1974, there you go. Yeah, this was one of the more expensive ones. I sort of paid for this. It's probably up to about $40 Australian all up, I think. But that's pretty good. That's going to be a great LP. Really looking forward to that one. As like a main one in the bundle that I sort of, picked up the main ones and bundled some other cheaper ones around. All right. I don't remember everything I bought. Oh, here we go. That looks like a great copy of DJ Chuck Chiller and Cool Chips Masters of Rhythm. That one's about 1980, 88, 89 again. I'm not so sure. I'm pretty sure this might be an American pressing from memory. Yeah, that's 89. No, yeah, 89. Yeah. Great golden age of hip hop. Hip hop. Really nice. Looks really good. Again, I'm not going to open up everything. It'll take way too long to pull out the vinyl, check that and back covers and stuff. Next, the later Charles Erlin's Jam. This is early 80s. I'm going to guess about 1981. Might be a little bit later. I can't really see all the stuff there. Oh, hang on, there we go. Got a little bit of a sneaky there. 1982. It's close. So yeah, not his usual early stuff, but there's actually, you know, quite nice. There's a little bit more early 80s production, obviously, and style, but yeah, that'll be cool fun. I love my Charles Erland. Ooh, this one. This is looking good as a reissue. Got lots of Houston Person LPs. This one's on Prestige, but it's a reissue. I paid probably around about 30 all up, which I'm quite happy with. Excuse me. Yeah, we're not going to see much there. But yeah, early soul jazz, early 70s soul jazz. All right, just going to pause it to open the next one. All right, next one. More prestige soul jazz. Love that stuff. This one is Sonny Phillips. Sure enough, I'm pretty sure it's about 19. I'm not sure, maybe 1969, 1970. I might be wrong. Okay, I'm not going to be able to check them because they're all behind. Yeah, but organ jazz. Here again, another Sonny Phillips. So I'm really loving this because this is really beefing up my Sonny Phillips collection. Late 60s, early 70s stuff on Prestige. Black and Black. Again, around at the same era. With some great players there you can see. Rusty Bright, Melvin Sparks, Bernard Purdy. Actually, I didn't check if it was on the other one, did I? Probably very similar. Oh, Bernard Purdy again. Bob Bushnell on bass there. Houston Person, sax. Fragile Jones, I believe it's trumpet. I think. So yeah, two things. That was killer find that I could get those two at the same time. Next, I'm going to kick it a bit old school here with the Clifford Brown and Max Roach at Basin Street with the original cover, which is very nice. MRC label. This is mid-50s stuff before Clifford Brown's untimely tragic death. So I'm going to guess it's about 1956, maybe. Oh, this one's on there. Let's have a look, see if we can see. There we go, 1956. Bebop, you know, always reliable. Clifford Brown, Max Roach, always great stuff. This one's a nice oddity. I saw it on the site and then had to look it up and then had to play it. And this is not for everyone. It is a reissue of Rufus Harley's recreation of the Gods. Now he plays bagpipes. He does play sax as well, but he plays bagpipes in jazz, and that might be a turn up, but it's actually really interesting. Almost sounds like kind of like a out there soprano sax. So very experimental, very unique. Really difficult to get, but this is actually a repress. It looks the part. This is apparently like a recreation of the original label. This is like early 70s, I think. Really interesting. Yeah, very different. I think it's pretty hard to get that one. Even as a reissue, I had to sort of pay a little bit. Next one needs no explanation, I'm pretty sure. But I'm hoping this will be a good copy. I do have a copy of this. I got a really hazy copy for $5 of someone. I basically got a glorified cover. Can't play the vinyl. Now I should be able to. It's in the gatefold. Oh, it's inside. Okay, there you go. I won't crack it open. I can't remember. It might be a late. I think it's a late 70s press. I think. But anyway, finally got a copy I can play. Yeah. All right, next bundle. We've got some sort of spiritual jazz, sort of experimental stuff. Dave Liebman's Lookout Farm from mid-70s on ECM. Yeah, I had to listen to this, and I quite like it. Dave Liebman, saxophone player, famously a couple of years before was playing with Miles Davis. Post Bitches Brew stuff. I'm not sure if he played on Bitches Brew. I don't think, but he played on later stuff. Might have been like Miles Davis, Live Evil. I think he might have played on it, but there's some other dates around that time he was playing in the early 70s. This is not long after, probably about 74, something like that, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure what it even says there. I'm not going to be able to see, but anyway. Yeah, I liked it when I streamed it. So, even though this song goes for 24 minutes. 24 minutes, if you can see that. Yep, there we go. All right. Yeah, that's OG, but it is a Japanese pressing, I believe. Sorry, I'm just showing you a chair. All right, next. What are we going to be? This one. Yep. Soulflix Trusted Me on A&M/CTI Records, late 60s. But it's got, I think, Herbie Hancock on here and some other people. Lots of flute, obviously. I'm guessing it's about 68. Around about that. Maybe 67, maybe 69. It's around that. That's in a gatefold. It is Japanese, you can see from that. But it's actually gatefold Japanese, which is even better. They bothered to do Japanese. All right, next. Another kick at old school one. This is the best of Max Roach and Clifford Brown in concert. So a live one. Again, I've had to listen to this. It actually sounds quite good for live. I like the old school cover there. It actually looks in very good condition. It'll be a repress, no doubt, but that's okay. Not sure if this was originally on MRC Records. Most likely. Manufactured by King Records in Japan, so that's a good thing. But that looks in schmicky nick. All right, next. Ooh, okay, this one's going to be a good one for the collection. Knock off another kudu. What's that? Is it 20 or is it 20? It's hard to see. Anyway, Grant Green, Main Attraction with Hubert Laws. A little bit different to his earlier stuff on kudu. I think this is a Japanese pressing, but that's okay by me because I didn't pay an arm and a leg. It wasn't cheap, but it wasn't as expensive as sometimes trying to get the American one. What's that, 1974 or 5 or something? Oh, that's saying 79, but that might be the Japanese release, might have been 79. I think the original kudu was about 1974 or 5, somewhere around that. Yeehaw. All right, cracking ahead. More old school stuff, but this time I got myself some Art Blakey. Ladies and gentlemen, Art Blakey. Give it up, y'all. All right, with Bud Powell or Art Blakey Jazz Messengers. It's a live one. I think in well, it's called Paris Jam Session. I was going to say I think in Paris, but it does say that. But they kick booty live anyway. Back in the day, I think this is going to be late 50s. It might be early 60s. I can't remember. What do you mean mid 60s? I'm not sure it says anything there. Except selling it, yeah, again, Japanese press, so I could get it cheaper. Yeah, some nice stuff there. All right, and continuing with the Art Blakey theme. Art Blakey, 3 Blind Mice. Art Blakey and Jazz Messengers, whatever version they were up to at this time. I think this was mid to early 60s. Pretty sure it's a 60s date, not a 50s date. Again, looks pretty nice, hey? Says United Artists, but I'm pretty sure it's a Japanese one. Oh, yep, there we go, Japanese again. That's okay. So I'm not sure if I have the original date, but hey, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's early getting to mid 60s, but might be like 63 or something. I may be wrong. All right, still on the jazz tip. We're going early Coltrane on Prestige. This one's about 1957, 58, I believe. Very early. I don't know. I think this might be his first LP. I'm pretty sure this is the first one. So not classic, you know, evolved Coltrane, early ideas, early stuff. You know, going post-bop stuff. Nice to see it on the Prestige label. Love to see the lime green Prestige label. I don't think we get any indications there. Sorry. There you go. Japanese press. Looking pretty schmick. Don't go past some Coltrane. It's very reasonably priced. Next, we're going to go some CTI. Japanese pressing on the LAX. Here with Milt Jackson's Goodbye with Hubert Laws. Originally, I'm going to guess 73, 74, I think, around about that. CTI, again, it's probably not going to show me. Here's a Japanese pressing. It does look nice and solid. Oops, sit still. Yeah, so that's saying 79, but it's definitely earlier than that. Definitely, it's about 73, 74. Nice record. Nice LP with Hubert Laws, Mr. Vibes with Milt Jackson, I should say. Mr. Vibes with Hubert Laws, Mr. Flute, CTI. Can rarely go wrong with that. Last one from this bundle. I'm going to kick some. Oh, that fell at the bottom there. Yeah, it's just the way I've got it upside down. And I'll hold that one. On Riverside. Nice to have a Riverside. Cannibal Adderley Quintet featuring his brother Nat. Recorded live at the Jazz Workshop. Nice. I think this is early 60s. I think. Might be wrong. Might be earlier than early 60s. But again, Japanese press. Pretty sure. What does it say there? I'm sure it is. But anyway, yep. Right, won't dwell on that. Right, next one from this bundle, last one from this bundle. We got some McCoy Tyner, bit of a later one. Mid 70s. There it's saying 1976. That might be about right. But yeah, McCoy Tyner legend. There's nothing on the back I can show you. Now the last bundle, finally. This one been after. This is Heat by Pucho and it's the Latin Soul Brothers. Sometimes goes under and his Latin Soul Brothers. This is the Latin Soul Brothers. Heat, late 60s, maybe 68. This is a BGP reissue from some time ago, but let's have a look. Let's say 1968, yeah, Fantasy originally. Don't know when this one came out. It does say made in France, but anyway. It's a BGP reissue. It might be even 20 years old, this reissue, I'm not sure, but it's definitely not the OG, because the OG costs a lot. But this might obviously have some Latin influence in here. Sort of funky Latin stuff. Nice. All right. Next, been after this one, just not desperately, but I just wanted to get a half decent copy for fairly cheap. CTI, Lalo Schifrin, Towering Toccato. What's that? It's about 1977. CTI PS, the P meaning pop. I think that's Pop Series. For some reason, I had a series and they called it Pop Series, even though it wasn't really that pop. About 1976 to 77, around that sort of era. Yeah, it looks really nice. Japanese pressing. But again, got the gatefold, so that's really good for Japanese pressing to get the OG gatefold. And it looks like we might be up to the last one already. And we got some Charles Lloyd Forest Flower. Obviously Japanese there with the Obi. Charles Lloyd Monterey. And this should have a version of, this should have Sombrero Sam live. It's not showing it there, but I'm pretty sure it's got Sombrero Sam, as well as the Forest Flower combo. But that's on Atlantic, Japanese. That should always be very nice. Anyway, big haul got there.